What's up guys, it's CarTrickKid, and today we have a very exciting unboxing from TheCubicle.com. Now in this package there are two very new releases. I'm so excited, let's just get right into it. So as you can see, we have some pretty exciting stuff here. We have the Gan Skewb Enhanced and the MS3-V1 M Enhanced. It's so exciting, I don't know where to start. Gan Skewb, MS3-V1. Gan Skewb, MS3-V1. Gan Skewb, MS3-V1. Gan Skewb, MS3-V1. Why don't we start with the MGC2 Elite corner? So for context, the day after I got my MGC2 Elite, I got a corner twist, and then when I tried to fix the corner twist, the piece broke. So here we have the replacement piece. All right, so we got everything back in just like that. And yeah, it feels pretty much the same. Can't wait to finish up learning EG1 on this cube and doing some more solves. Also, the MS3-V1, it came with this really cool bag and stand. This bag looks really nice, and for some reason it smells good too. But okay, let's actually get into the reason you're probably here, the Gan Skewb and MS3-V1M. Now let's start out with the Gan Skewb, since I don't really practice Skewb. However, I'm really excited to see what this has to offer with its core magnets. I love how all Gan cubes open like this. So it has pretty similar packaging to the Gan 11M Pro. It comes in this plastic box, and again in some plastic wrap. Before we get into the puzzle, let's check out the accessories box. Here we go, classic Gan accessories. So it comes with a Gan bag. I have so many of these at this point. They come with almost every Gan cube, and oh no. This cube has a dual adjustment system. Some pamphlets on adjustment. I'm gonna need this because I don't know which corner the dual adjustment systems are in. Another pamphlet. I think this is a solver's tutorial, but let's get into the actual cube, the actual Skewb, the actual puzzle. All right, here we go. The outside is quite glossy. I actually like it. The magnets are pretty interesting because there are not only magnets between the corners and centers, but also in the core. For this cube, it's noticeable, but not as loud. It's much more subtle. For my current main, you can really hear the magnets as if there are ball bearings inside. All right, let's test out this cube's corner cutting. Wow, that's just effortless. All right, now let's actually get into first turns. Wow, this is pretty much my main out of the box. One of my problems with the Alien, which I just mentioned, is the magnets are very noticeable and clacky, but for this Skewb, it's much more subtle. However, it's still stable. All right, let's check out how this dual adjustment system works. Okay, so only 4 corner pieces have the dual adjustment system. So I'm not gonna set up this cube yet. Just wait for my review on the Gan Skewb, or I'll talk about how to do all of this. So that's just one main out of the box. Now let's move on to the MS3-V1. Now you're probably looking at the packaging right now and saying,
CarTrickKid, this looks exactly like a Gan cube.
And you would be right, sort of. Now the backstory of this cube, the designer who used to work for Gan branched off and made his own brand, MS3-V1, which is already kind of confusing in and of itself because of Qi's MS line. When I first heard about this cube, I thought it was a sub-brand of of Qi. It's so confusing. So this cube comes in primary in black and enhanced in standard versions, and the enhanced version has magnets in the center caps. Now you might be thinking,
CarTrickKid, that's exactly like the Volk Elite.
and believe me, that's what I thought too. All right, let's just open this up. So like Gan, we also have another card right here. And I used to think that these were useless, but apparently you can get a replacement piece with them. Shout out to this comment for telling me that. And I have number 339 right here. Before we look at the cube, let's look at the accessories. It's pretty snug in there. Again, this is very Gan-esque. As you can see, it has the same accessories box design. Okay, so here we have a bunch of nuts and an extra core. We have a pamphlet. I'm gonna need this later because it teaches you how to use the crazy tensioning system. And holy moly, these springs are ginormous. Just look at these. These are, oh my God. Wow, that's very cool. All right, now for the actual cube. That's also very snugly in there. Again, some plastic wrap. Can we get an F in the comments for Fred and Fred Jr.? As you can see, it looks a lot like a Gan cube. Here's the Gan 11M Pro for comparison. As you can see, it has this nice magenta-ish logo. The enhanced version has the magenta one, but the standard version has this green one like you see on the box. All right, let's get this cube out of its plastic wrap. All right, this also has a glossy finish like the Gan Skewb. It has a good weight. It's a bit heavier than the Gan 11M Pro. Let's just get into first turns. Wow. That's really interesting. The sound is very satisfying. Let's take a look under the center cap. What? So as you can see right here, there are some magnets and they align with the piece to give a center edge attraction. What is this tensioning system? Okay, so let's take a look at the piece design. As you can see, there's like some spider webs here on the piece. Here's an edge piece of the Gan 11M Pro. As you can see, it has Gan's characteristic honeycomb design, and this looks very similar. It's used for lube distribution, and I think it works really well. As you can see right here and right here, there are 2 magnets, and those align with the centers on each side of the edge. Looking at the corner, it also has this spider web design. Wait, are you thinking what I'm thinking? This looks like they might put corner core magnets in here. Oh no. Honestly, I'd be pretty up to having a cube with center magnets, edge magnets, corner magnets, and core magnets. Okay, so while I was taking out the pieces, I realized that the core currently in the cube is blue, but the core over here is pink. I'm not sure if that's for looks or if it's a different core. I'm not sure. And the same with the nuts on the centerpiece. They're red, and over here they're blue. So I already know how the GAN adjustment system works, but I'm really curious to see how this works. Well, pow. Oh my god, how am I gonna read all this? Core description, tension tuning, core tuning again. Okay, so off camera, I'm gonna have to learn how to tension this. Make sure to subscribe so you know when the review comes out, because I'm not smart enough to do this right now. But yeah, the turning of this and sound of this is super satisfying. I think with some setup and tensioning, this could actually be my 3x3 main. And without a doubt, the Gan Skewb is my main. Overall, for the first cube of a new brand, this really blew me away. I'm now just realizing this doesn't only combine the features of a Gan Skewb and a Volk Elite, the tensioning system also kind of reminds me of the Tengen V2's tensioning system. This is like a hybrid cube of everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Huge shout out to TheCubicle for sending these out so fast. These cubes actually were supposed to come in like a week, but they came a week early. So that's pretty poggers. Also, huge shout out to Cubicle customer service because they were super nice about giving me the MGC2 Elite corner. So yeah, that's pretty much my unboxing, and here are my final thoughts. So here are some of my thoughts on the MS3-V1. Now this cube is incredible for a first cube from a new company, and these solves, the cube wasn't even set up. The cube was completely stock, yet I was able to get a pure sub 9 average without setting it up. Overall, I think with some setup, this has some high potential to be my 3x3 main, and make sure to stick around for the review. Here's a hint of what the review will be.
Collab.
Now so far, I have mixed thoughts about the Gan Skewb. The plastic for me is very slippery, and whenever I'm solving, sometimes it just slips out of my hands, and it can get pretty annoying. However, this cube has made me see my weaknesses in Skewb and how bad my turning is, and it actually motivates me to get better at Skewb and make my turning better. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this unboxing. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitch. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for the reviews of these cubes. I'm really excited to make them. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you guys next time.